Good morning, everybody. It's Sally. I just wanted to do a quick update because not an update. I may never do another update. But I had like a revelation, and I want to thank everybody who wrote me such kind and encouraging words and gave me cyber hugs and kisses, and I that love really was felt and lifted me right up, and actually just getting it out of my system, I felt better immediately, and I felt better as the day wore on, and then all that love coming back, I really, really, really can't thank you all enough. Because I'd been holding on to that for about 10 days, just ruminating around inside my gut and not being able to get a clear grip on anything. But anyway, here I am, and I do have something I want to say. I watched Sarah Will Be Skinny this morning in her two-part video, and it was really good. And I just finished walking the dog, and I've got to hurry because I got to get to the gym before Pilates class. And I wanted to say that I've really realized that the process is the journey is a success, that it's not about a goal specific. I think I'm going to claim the goal that I'm at. I'm going to claim 160 because I hit 160 yesterday morning, and of course this morning it was 161 again. And so, from doing my body pump class last night, which makes me feel so great. Um, and the point being that I'm following the rules. I'm doing the work. Uh, I have my body bug, which I loved desperately until this last week, and now I have to look at him a little differently because it's only a machine, and it doesn't speak absolute truth. It only speaks relative truth. It's just a machine. It's just an equation chomper. And I have done what I was supposed to do and haven't lost anything for a couple of weeks. Well, I understand that logically. I understand that in my gut. But the machine doesn't understand it. The computer doesn't understand it. The body bug doesn't understand it. So when I finally had to put my numbers in the body bug, like 4 or 5 days late, because you're supposed to do it every week, of course, what it told me was that I'd eaten 1,200 calories a day, and that wasn't true. I'd eaten nowhere near 1,200 calories a day. Um, and so that's a lie. That's an inconsistency. That I consider the success in the journey every day that I get up and do what I'm supposed to do. That is a reward in itself. Let me say that again. The journey, the process, the making the right choices every day that you can make every right choice that you can. We aren't perfect. That is the success. And I I have to look at the body bugs results like when you prepare for a test and you've done the work and you've studied, and it's an interpretive test. So the teacher's interpreting your written out long answer, and from their perspective, you didn't say what they wanted to hear 100%, even though you said everything in your heart you needed to say about that answer. And so your grade wasn't the A that you really, in your reality, deserved for the work and the effort and the thought and the perspective you gave it, but the teacher gave you a B minus because according to her it wasn't what she was looking for, much like the body bug. So I'm not going to count my goal. Nobody's going to set my what's a success for me anymore. And not that anyone I think the world has. I'll take it back. I think society has set things for us to think this is when I'm good enough. When you're a Barbie or a twig or something you weren't born to be. I mean, I think we're all born to be as healthy as we can in the bodies and the framework, the skeletal structures, the thick bones, the genetic makeup we all got. We can only do with what we've got. And the best we can do is the best we can do every day, every choice that we make. I just want to, thank God that every day I get up and put my feet on the floor and am glad to be alive, I count as a success. That's a successful day for me. I cannot tell you that if I'm going to gain a pound or two and not lose right away from doing the body pump class, which makes me feel so strong and healthy and alive. Just because it's not an aerobic jumping around class where you drop weight, it doesn't discount its value. Actually, it's of more value to me because it is something that truly gives me deep, satisfactory pleasure. Much like the yoga class. I think when you're a little ADD or a little obsessive compulsive or something, the stillness of a class where you're just following the music and you do so many reps and you're doing them in certain speeds and certain times and it's repetitive, that's a really good thing for some of us whose minds are all over the place. So I love that body pump class. I want to do it 2 or 3 times a week. I don't want to have big giant muscles. You wouldn't see my muscle tone under my flab anyway. Actually, I can see it in my arms, my upper arms, my shoulders, where my bony parts are. You can see I have muscle definition. You won't see it anywhere else, but I feel it everywhere else. I feel my butt cheek muscles for the first time. I feel my thighs. I feel my triceps. I feel it. And it makes me feel really great. And I'm not going to throw that away to please a body bug number or a scale number or a goal number. So I've decided as of right this minute, and I hope that I'll feel this way later, because I am. I mean, what do I want? I probably could put on a size 10 pair of pants, and haven't done it yet, but I have a feeling that I probably could squeeze into a size 10 jean. There's nothing more in the world that I would want. I mean, please, 12 is great. The 12s are a little loose. Maybe they just need to get washed and dried. I don't know. But the point is, it isn't about the number. It isn't about the number on the scale. 160 is more than I'd ever hoped for. And it's probably my set point. And what I've decided is I've reached my goal. And if I can't brag that I lost 100 pounds, I can't brag that I lost 100 pounds. If I can just say I've lost 90, I'm going to say I've lost 90. So this is my goal. I've reached a goal, a very substantially healthy, well-balanced, allows me to be happy every day doing the exercises that please my soul and please my body and feel healthy and not do things that I can't keep up in the end because they're so far out of my comfort zone, like being a runner, because I'm just not built as a runner. I did run a little bit when I walked the dog, but it's about 30 seconds worth of running, and then I'm gasping, and then I walk, and then I run another 30 seconds, and I gasp, and I walk. So I'm not built like that. But the things that I can own and keep consistently in my life, that I can adapt to being a part of my core, those are the things that are going to let me stay the size that I am. And I wanted to also throw out there that all the scare stuff about the honeymoon being over, I'm not there yet, and I'm sure when I'm there, God help me. But the point is, why did any of us have the surgery if the honeymoon period was going to be, when the honeymoon period was over and the real life began, that we weren't going to be able to succeed still? What was the point of having the surgery to have a year of thinness before it's all over and starts to creep back up? What is the point of that? I cannot believe that post-honeymoon life is so insurmountable that we're all just going to blow back up again. I just can't believe that. And I'm going to do everything I can in my power to ingrain these healthy habits in my core being. The exercise, the daily need to exercise, the daily need to do the exercises that are the most best fit for me, that please me in my innermost parts and my body and my health, so that I want to do them with zest and gusto. I make good healthy food choices. I haven't wanted to eat crap in a long time. Once I did South Beach and got off the white flour carb thing, I've never wanted to go back there, ever, because I stopped being crazy after that. Not that maybe you can tell. But anyway, I know I've gone on and on, but I just want you to say that my goal is met for me personally. My goal is every day to get up and do the very best thing I can for myself. And beyond that, if 3 months from now my body starts to respond differently, if the muscle built burns better calories in the end, and I drop another 10 pounds, because honestly I wanted to get to 150, so I had that 10-pound bounce everybody talks about. I'm still working towards that gravy goal. I call that my slush fund weight loss goal. My 10